Back in 2019, I spent a summer in a tiny town in Iowa helping my grandfather fix up houses he planned to sell. There was one house everyone avoided. A two-story home on Willow Street. Nobody would explain why. Whenever I asked about it, people either changed the subject or said things like, "That place should have been torn down years ago." The house itself looked normal from the outside. Old, but normal. The weird part was the inside. Every room felt freezing cold no matter how hot it was outside. And there was a strange smell. Like wet dirt. My grandfather told me we only needed to clean the place out before selling it. Easy money. On the first day there, I noticed something odd. Family photos still hung on the walls. But every face had been scratched out. Every single one. That night while cleaning upstairs, I heard footsteps below me. I assumed my grandfather had come back inside. "Need help carrying boxes?" I shouted. No answer. The footsteps continued slowly across the living room. Then stopped directly beneath me. I walked downstairs. Nobody was there. But the front door stood wide open. Even though I clearly remembered locking it. The next few days only got stranger. Doors opened by themselves. Whispers echoed through empty rooms. And every time I entered the basement, I felt like someone was standing behind me. One afternoon, I found something hidden inside a bedroom closet. A small cassette recorder. Curious, I pressed play. At first there was static. Then a woman's voice. Crying. She kept repeating the same sentence over and over. "He's still in the walls." Suddenly there was a loud banging noise on the recording. Then screaming. The tape ended. I immediately brought it to my grandfather. Instead of being shocked, he looked terrified. He admitted there were rumors about the house decades ago. Apparently, a family vanished there in the late 1980s. Police never figured out what happened. The father was suspected of hurting them before disappearing himself. After hearing that tape, I wanted nothing to do with the place. But my grandfather insisted we finish the job. 3 nights later, we stayed late painting the upstairs hallway. That's when we heard knocking. Not at the door. Inside the walls. 3 slow knocks. Then silence. A minute later. 3 more knocks. My grandfather went pale. The knocking moved through the walls like something crawling inside them. Then we heard a voice. Very faint. Right beside us. "Let me out," we both ran downstairs immediately. But before reaching the front door, we heard loud crashing upstairs. Like furniture being thrown around. My grandfather grabbed his truck keys while I looked back toward the staircase. And I saw someone standing there. A tall man. His face completely covered in darkness. He wasn't moving. Just staring at us. We got out of the house and never went back. A few months later, the property was demolished. Workers reportedly found a hidden crawl space inside the walls near the upstairs bedroom. Inside were old clothes. Children's toys. And human bones. Nobody knows how long they had been there. But the creepiest detail came from one of the demolition workers. He claimed that while tearing down the upstairs walls, he kept hearing knocking from deeper inside the house. Even after most of it was already gone. And according to him, the knocking only stopped once the final wall collapsed.